Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital YouTube channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribers button and give this video a thumbs up. It is hardly shocking that they are being pursued. Will Dante and Anna make it? We bring you spoilers for General Hospital's December 19, 2023, thanks to the letter T for trouble. It appears that there will be a lot of drama around the holidays, especially for Dante and Anna. 'Tis the season for a showdown in Port Charles, according to holiday teasers. See out what's happening in PC this week right here. Dante and Anna are the first pair to understand just what this entails. The former spy and detective have been having problems for some time now, especially because Anna is at the top of Mr. Brennan's list of things to do. Anna and Dante are in a risky, maybe combustible situation because they found and kept Forsyth's paperwork. Shots might even ring out in this case. Will it be possible for the two to stay safe? Will Dante end up as collateral damage while Anna is the target? Another one of Mr. Brennan's targets? Corinthos Sonny due of the man's relationship with Pikeman. Brennan may target the PC gangster. Of course, Sonny's family is a surefire way to get him upset. The current WSB director has been showing up everywhere Carly goes for weeks. Does Carly hold him accountable when she gets into trouble? Sonny is devoting a lot of his attention to the Cyrus Renault of it all in the meanwhile. When Mr. Corinthos shuts off the ex-con, he will soon discover whether this was really a good action. In the end, he might be wasting his time doing this since his son, his ex-wife, and his friends Anna are all in imminent danger. Reducing the risk for a little while doesn't guarantee that problems won't still plague Port Charles residents. The moment Nina has to deal with Michael, things are going to get heated. The intriguing thing about this situation is that Ms. Reeves is going to beg for assistance from Sonny's son, the man who is blackmailing her. Why in the world would she turn to her nemesis for assistance? At last, Lucy keeps acting irrationally and irritably. The turmoil surrounding deception led to a dramatic run-in with Brooklyn. Additionally, Lucy and Martin aren't currently in sync. She has another ex-boyfriend that she can talk to thankfully. Perhaps Dr. Kevin Collins can soothe her anxiety and assist her in finding strategies to deal with her drama. Here are your weekly General Hospital spoilers from SoapHub, in case you missed them last Friday. They inform you of the whereabouts of your preferred Port Charles power players in the coming days. Leo Quartermain deserves credit for not intending to. He's just too intelligent for his own good. On Monday, December 18, the General Hospital recap shows Leo's sharp mind going a bit too far. The calculations were precise, in a bad manner. This episode also included Alexis agreeing to take a risk, Carly discovering that her new buddy is a deceitful liar, and Esma recalling a portion of her past. Let's examine the specifics in more detail now. Chase and Brooklyn went shopping with Leo and Violet. They were talking about gifts, hopes, and dreams, and everything was going well. While BLQ wanted to make Christmas extra special for Maxie, Kirsten Storms, and the kids, Chase wanted to give his dad the finest Christmas ever. Blaze and Christina were also seen in public. They sought to share their family customs with one another while they conversed about them. They even succeeded in holding hands in private. However, the moment was short-lived as they soon ran into Chase, BLQ, and the children. Presents came up, and it got everyone talking about Santa. An extremely difficult talk. Leo even informed Violet straight up that he wasn't real. From a scientific standpoint, it was impossible. He could not possibly visit every home on Earth in a single night. The Violet was stunned. The kids were quickly divided up by the grown-ups. Violet was left in the gal's care when BLQ and Chase left with Leo. Blaze smoothed things over, persuading Violet that science cannot account for everything. She even consented to teach the young girls some music. By the time the other three came back, everything was ok. Dante summoned Anna to the morgue for another conversation in the interim. He took her through the wallet, the pictures, and the file. Anna, going by Brennan, remembered the story of how this whole thing started and recognized the numbers in the wallet were exactly right for a Swiss bank account. She also knew without a doubt that Forsyth was at her apartment. Brennan visited Kelly's at the same moment to have another flirtatious conversation with Carly, Laura Wright. She was friendly but assertive. She only wanted to serve him hamburgers and nothing else. His phone finally rang, and the ringing saved her. Brennan took off to meet Roman, Mark Englehart, who had called. Roman described the detective's every action and shared all the information he had gathered from following Dante. The news that Anna would now possess the terrible file did not sit well with Brennan. At Kelly's place, Sam returned. Seated at a table, she researched this Brennan persona. When Carly saw the photo, she was horrified to learn that her new friend was lying to her. While this was going on, Gregory and Alexis had a fascinating discussion about the things on his bucket list, desiring to jump out of a plane in particular. He was about to extend an invitation to Tracy, Jane Elliott. But Alexis dissuaded him. She would never attempt it. Following several lectures and a number of touching anecdotes, Alexis consented to go with him. Molly and TJ broke the good news to the doctor over at the hospital. They wanted to get started as soon as possible after finding a surrogate. Regretfully, the physician interrupted their haste. There were rules to abide by. It will require some time. Molly was distraught. To be honest, a part of her was also concerned that her sister may change her mind. When Esme stopped Spencer, Joss, and Trina during a gift-giving session, tensions at Spencer's apartment increased. She went to pick up a parcel, but she also used the time to have a private conversation with Trina. Esme thanked Trina for reaching Spencer once they were in the hallway. In addition, even though she didn't recall doing any of the bad actions, she expressed her regret for them all. Esme even pondered whether they would ever be friends. She was stopped in her tracks by Trina. Nope, not in the slightest. Friendly? Yes. Calm? Indeed. Friends? Not at all. Ace helped Esme decorate her tree when she got home. She thought about last Christmas as she hung an ornament. Esme was horrified by the pictures, and her ornament broke on the ground. For present, Courtney Folk plays Joss on GH. After winning her first Daytime Emmy on Friday, Eden McCoy got to see her daytime friends again at the Daytime Emmys. She has, however, temporarily stepped away from her role as Jocelyn on General Hospital. Actress Courtney Folk is taking over the role. As GH watchers have witnessed, or will witness, Folk took on the character of Jocelyn Jacks. Her initial scenes featured Nicholas Alexander Chavez's Spencer and Tabian Ali's Trina. Although the reason for the interim change and the duration of Folk's tenure are unknown, it seems likely that McCoy took a short leave of absence from the post in order to cope with her mother's passing. Last month, the actress revealed on social media that her mother Natasha had died suddenly. My biggest dread has always been losing my mother, and I know a lot of you have that feeling as well. We have a tendency to believe that it won't happen to us, McCoy wrote on November 6. Regretfully, it can and occasionally does happen. For an additional minute with her, I would stop at nothing. I was fortunate enough to know my mother, but our relationship could not have been more intimate. McCoy went on, Mom, even though I expected a lot more time with you than we really had, that doesn't mean that the time we had together wasn't enough. I'm sorry I can't accompany you, but I have to trust that wherever you go, it will be a wonderful experience. All I want is that we cross paths once more. I will carry you forever, just like you carried me for 9 months. I notice you all the time. Among Folk's acting credits are the parts of Regan in Student Seduction and Anna in Healthy Bean Coffee Intentional. Folk portrayed Riley in the Lifetime film Killer Cheer Mom, which featured Denise Richards and Thomas Calabro, even though it looks like this is her first daytime credit. According to sources close to Soap Hub, McCoy will soon start taping again at GH. Thanks for watching if you liked this video. So please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and don't miss any updates.